Last comedy show, he was eating a booger, didn't even offer me any at all. Well, my name's Shannon Griffin, and we can address the elephant in the room right now. I realize that I'm only about 48 years old, but with this beard, it looks like I've been delivering presents for centuries. But I look like the type of Santa that only delivers skateboards and Monster Energy drinks to kids in trailer parks around the world. Hold on one second, let me get this water. So, I'll put that there. It's Christmas time, and there is glitter on everything. Glitter is the herpes of decorative adornment. Once you get it, you are never getting rid of it, and a few months later, it just randomly shows up. Another cool thing about glitter and herpes, and another comparison, is if you're lucky and you go to a strip club, you can come home with both. Another thing about this time of year, if you guys ever heard of the Trans-Siberian Orchestra? They're awesome, right? They make great Christmas music. So my buddy Joe calls me up and he's like, hey man, did you know there's an orchestra made entirely of trans people? I was like, bro, I don't think they're all trans. I don't even think they're Siberian. And I bet those lying bastards aren't even an orchestra. So the crazy thing was, I did some research. They're actually just an American rock band that identifies as a Siberian orchestra. So now that makes sense. Got a fun fact for you. Sorry about that, I didn't even cough right into this. If you're a guy and you're right-handed and you shake another right-handed man's hand, some of your dick particles touch that guy's dick particles. That makes you gay. And so I'm not gay. I'm shaking a few hands, but I'm not gay. I don't think I make enough money to be gay. Has anybody ever seen a poor gay guy? No. Plus, Paul Walker's dead, so there's not much incentive for me to be gay. I think we can all agree that guy was super attractive, right? He never looked any hotter than the last time they saw him in his Porsche. All right, let's get into some adult stuff already. Anybody a fan of anal sex in this place? So I tried to convince my wife, hey, let's try the backdoor action. And she was like, hell no. And I was like, well, it's so curious. So I went to the sex shop. Have you guys ever heard of a fleshlight before? So a fleshlight, they make them, basically it's like a flashlight material type thing. You can have sex like that. Masturbation tool. But they make it to where it's a mold of porn stars' mouths, their vaginas, and to my surprise, the butthole. So I purchased one of those things and got to it, and as I finished in my sticky shame there, I was reading the package in the box, and the most surprising thing about it was it happened to be the mold of a male porn star. So my next June is going to be lit. I can't believe it. It was great. It was awesome. I recommend it. So I'm about to start looking for a new car. And I've entertained the idea of a Subaru. My buddy Mike here owns a Subaru. It's a nice vehicle. And Subaru gets this crazy image of being a lesbian's car, right? Well, I found out when I went to sign up to get one, or to take a test drive, it's not so much that it's lesbians that like them. The only qualification you have to have is you have to like the outdoors, you have to like flannel, and you have to have an affinity for a vagina. So I fit all of those. So a Subaru might be there for me. Yep, backwards cap too, right? So I've been married for a little over 2 years now to this curly-haired lady right here. It's my first marriage, first second, but
I don't know where he's going with
dating
this.
all of those years up until that point gave me a lot of really funny stories. So I ran into an ex-girlfriend. I was out with an ex-girlfriend. She was the girlfriend at the time. We ran into her ex-boyfriend, and he wanted to start some shit. You know how guys start talking junk, and they're like, "Hey, boy, how's my dick taste?" I was like, "What, dude?" He's like, "Yeah, man, how's my dick taste?" And I was like, "Well, I guess small." That was the best comeback I could come for him. I was also dating a girl one time, and I liked her a lot. We've been dating for quite some time, and she sent me a text. And in that text, it says, "We need to break up." And it crushed me because I really liked the girl. And then a few minutes later, I got another text from her. She said, "Sorry, that wasn't for you." So when I lived in Wilmington, North Carolina, I love to surf. Surfing is one of my favorite things to do. Is anybody surfing here? Sound great? Surfing? So I've been surfing for about 25 years and absolutely love it. When I was living there, my girlfriend at the time wanted to learn how to surf. So we took her out, but she was stubborn. She didn't want to listen to any of the tips I was trying to give her. She paddles out. The wave picks up from behind, pitches her forward, slams her face on the front of the board. She blacks both of her eyes and busts her nose. I've been surfing for over 20 years, and I have never, ever been able to black both of her eyes in one shot. So the crazy thing about that is I told that joke to mixed reviews similar to this, and there was a lady that came up to me after a show. She said, "Hey, domestic violence jokes are not funny. Some of you fuckers found it funny." And she said, "You need to let everyone know that you're just joking." So I just wanted you guys to know that never in a million years would I ever, ever teach my girlfriend how to surf. When I lived in Raleigh, I was dating this girl that was a Hooters waitress, and she had this beautiful pit bull. And when nobody was looking, it would bite me. It would occasionally shove his face in my crotch, surprisingly, and it hurt. And one time during sex, it even tried to lick my asshole. And the whole time, the dog just sat there and watched her do it. So I've got a get-rich-quick scheme. It's coming along pretty slowly. I've been wearing tidy-whitey underwear, eating Taco Bell a lot, and farting quite a bit. I'm trying to make celebrity portraits in the stains. You try for like a Jesus or an Abraham Lincoln. Those are the big money ones. But so far, I've only got 2 Rosie O'Donnells and 1 Jabba the Hutt. They don't sell very well. They don't sell very well at all. And I believe that is my time. I'm Shannon Griffin.